Do you still believe that the great team culture can be built only working as a co-located team from the office? But what if something happens and you just can't work from the office and you need to work remotely from home? Like this year, I think that many understood that having a cool office and be co-located, it's not equal to having a great team culture. Hey guys, this is FinTech Engineering, and today we will discuss 8 tips how to maintain and build your team culture working from home, working remotely. Let's go! COVID-19 is still happening while I'm recording this video, so you need to be prepared. I looked in Wikipedia what is actually culture, and it says that culture is an umbrella term for various social norms and behavior for different society groups and social groups, as well as knowledge, art, laws, habits, customs, and other stuff that distinguishes one group of people from another group of people. And in co-located teams, in many cases, it is just expected that the culture will happen organically. So you put the team in the office and you buy many cool stuff, you set up yoga places, relax rooms, workout rooms, laundry, even kindergarten, so you can just live in the office and you think that the cool office and the team that is sitting in this office together and that culture will just organically grow and everybody will be happy. But in many cases it's not so, and in many cases it can be really late to repair the team culture with this approach. With the remote teams and distributed teams, you understand in the first place that the culture will not happen automatically, so it will be really hard to build team culture. So you need to go with the wide eyes open, having distributed and remote team, and you need to proactively build your team culture having the remote team. So let's go deeper with 8 hints what can be done to build really great team culture. The first one very important hint about building team culture is to set the greater vision and the greater goal for your team. So you need to focus as a leader, you need to focus your team members' attention on some specific and clear goal. And you need to deliver the message how everyone in the team can contribute to the end results, and you need to also describe how we will achieve this goal. And I split vision and goal to different parts, because vision is something about some opportunities in the future, about what you want to change in the world. But goal is more specific thing. It's something that you're gonna achieve maybe this month, maybe this year, maybe during several years. So as example, Elon Musk, his vision is to live on Mars, but he can't live on Mars right now. So that's why his goal is to launch as many satellites on the orbit, to launch the new rocket with humans, maybe to fly to moon. So this all are goals. In our company Insart, we have a vision. We want to increase financial literacy of people in the world, but this is vision. And our goal is we help fintech companies to develop great fintech products and for different in different areas like payments, wealth management, financial planning, insurance, e-commerce, etc. So set the great vision and the greater goal for your team. The second one is establish work discipline. Culture is not about ping-pong tables, but is about how you work as a team and what is work ethic for each team member. And by discipline, I mean the following few things. So have a timetable and have daily routines. Follow the processes that you discussed and agreed with your team members. Commit to results and deliver to your commitments. Split the personal time and work time. And also, how much time do you work actually every week? Is it like 20 hours a week? Is it 40 hours a week? Is it 60, 80 hours a week? It depends. But also avoid burnout. So you need to relax, you need to have your personal time. And I will recommend also to have workouts, to go for sport. And me personally, I run every day in the morning, half an hour, and this allows me to be energetic during the day. So establish a really good work discipline. The third one is about efficient communication. And by efficient communication, I mean how we communicate internally in the team, between team members, and how we communicate with stakeholders outside the team, with customers, with other teams. And there are a couple of types of communication. So it could be synchronous communication. So sometimes you need to discuss something with the team, you need to brainstorm something. For that, you would use a call, and I would recommend to have face-to-face calls using video certainly, to see the emotion of other team members, not to miss the information, and do these video calls periodically, maybe on the daily basis with some stakeholders, maybe on the weekly basis or monthly basis. But also there is this asynchronous communication. So you don't need to gather all the team every time you need to discuss something, so you can use asynchronous communication. For that, great tools like messengers or even emails or some project management tools. At Insert, for example, we use certainly Zoom, we use Google Meet, we also use Slack, we use Atlassian, Jira and Confluence. And with all these tools, we're able to establish really efficient communication, not to have miscommunications, to provide updates to each other. And also, if you're a leader of the organization or a leader of a team, so you need to keep your team updated with what is happening with clients, with stakeholders. This is also very important to keep your team updated. The first hint is establish trust and get things done. Actually, in remote teams, there is no other way that team members need to trust each other. And actually, you don't have like silly rules to sit in the office during some number of hours. But you need to show something to your team members every day or every week, because it will be really bad if on the team call you will say that you have not completed your tasks, that you don't have anything to show. So that's why the leader of the team needs to set clear goals. Everyone needs to have clear tasks, but everyone needs to show something and commit to showing something every day and every week. And this is the only way to measure results in the remote team. And the getting things done is actually the byproduct of trust. And if you trust, your team members will reward you, but trust needs to be gained. Trust needs to be gained by showing result every day and showing the result every week to your team members. The next theme is have online team buildings. It can be seen a little bit crazy how to organize team building, a good team building online, because party is about social interaction, so you don't need to discuss the work stuff and you can have a drink. But nowadays in new real, you just need to hang out with your team members sometimes online. And on the daily basis, and you need to have some entertaining and educational team buildings. So by entertaining, I mean on the daily basis. It can be something like a coffee break. So at Insert we organize coffee breaks time to time. So you can just go online to Zoom session and hang out with your teammates there. On the weekly basis, it can be some sessions like cooking together, or it can be sports sessions like yoga session. You can invite some trainer even to show some workout stuff, how to do something, and you can join with your team members and to do this. And on the monthly basis, it can be all hands gathering for the company or for the whole team. At Insert, for example, we have Insert Day, and this is about welcoming all the newcomers. And recently we have done this online and it went pretty well. So we also have sent some food to each team member sitting at home, and we had a really great party in Zoom. And also you can organize educational team buildings, and there are so many webinars. You can go to webinar with your team members, then discuss what you have learned from this webinar together after the webinar. And at Insert, for example, we organize financial literacy program internally for our team members, and we discuss many stuff, how to do the personal financial planning, how to do investments, how to do many stuff connected with the personal finance. So organize online educational and entertaining team buildings. The next great hint is about participation in joint charity activities. So you can support some local events or local charities or non-profits together with your team members. And it can be a part of social responsibility strategy for your company. For example, at Insert we do several things, like we participate in the IT for Life project. Our R&D team, software development team, is located in Ukraine, and IT for Life is a joint initiative of companies locally in Ukraine to help healthcare organizations and hospitals to buy the required stuff to support them during the COVID-19 period. The other activity is actually one of our clients is Salsa Labs, and they have a platform for non-profits, for fundraising, for donor management, for marketing automation for non-profits. And actually we help them to develop this product, and this is how we also contribute to the greater good of non-profits. So you can participate in different charity and non-profit activities, and your social responsibility strategy can be also about working with this specific type of clients. The last but not the least, celebrate victories with your team. You need to celebrate achievements of your team, And for that you can post message in Slack channel or maybe record the video describing what is the major milestone achieved. And be personal in these messages. Describe what is the contribution of each specific team member. So this is very important one, because people will be engaged in the results, not only in the process but in the results, and they will know that all their contribution is celebrated and really valued by the whole team. And also the bonus tip for you: be human and have some fun. Don't be boring at work. Have talks about some personal stuff with your team members before actually discussing the job. And also share some jokes, share some memes with your team members. So stay positive and have some fun. To achieve really great results, you need to build really great team culture. And I hope that some of these tips will help you to increase the team culture and make your team more synchronized and motivated. And also I wish all of you to achieve great results and be in touch with your people and support your team members and start intentionally build your team culture and shape your team culture working remotely. And now please write down in comments below what are your tips and hints how to build really great team culture. And also in the description to this video you will find the link to our guide how the remote work can be best arranged. So we prepared this guide with a couple important things inside. We have a checklist what should be done to set up a remote team process. Also how to stay secure while working remotely. Another very important point is how to recruit and onboard new team members. And also the bonus thing in this guide is how to stay positive and how to keep the positivity of your team. So like this video and share it with your team members if you think this does make sense. And also subscribe to this channel to stay in touch and receive updates about new videos like this. And thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next episode of FinTech Engineering.